I will not resist. I just move it now.
Clark's such a nice guy, but I can see the tiger.
Actually, he allowed me to do that.
Hi, welcome back, Sidekick Television. Of course, you just saw a great video clip of Master Sifu Clark Tang doing some Wing Chun with none other than Daryl Vidal. Now, interesting thing, Daryl Vidal, if you don't know, Daryl Vidal was one of the small roles in the original Karate Kid 1, right? So he's an amazing guy. He's the guy that does the aerial kicks and stuff inside the tournament, so everybody can pick him out, you know. and Daryl Vidal and I've been friends for a number of years, because I was in, I don't know if you knew this, I was in Karate Kid 1. You can see me in the background.
Really?
Yeah, it was actually my tournament that we shot at, the All Valley. So now the interesting thing is that Daryl Vidal also, he and his daughter, Shaina Vidal actually are going to start working with us at Sidekick TV, and we have their first production actually on the show today. And they did the one that we're doing for the Dragon Fest. So tune in a little bit later, because we're gonna see all that. You're gonna see the Dragon Fest and who was involved, and they did this great video for us and stuff. So fantastic.
She's great.
Job.
I met her,
I know.
You know that.
They're amazing people.
Oh, yeah,
amazing people.
amazing.
But let's talk about the video we just saw, and of course let's introduce our third guest. Somebody just appeared there. So go ahead and introduce us to this beautiful young lady.
Well, when we talk about Wing Chun Temple,
yes,
now, and Sifu Grandmaster Wong took over, which I give that name to him in his birthday, for took me in as his disciple.
Right.
And Jennifer, because we have a,
and her name is Jennifer.
Jennifer New.
Jennifer New.
She is Wing Chun Temple Administration.
Oh, fantastic! So she's the brain behind the brawn.
Yes,
got it. But she's a Wing Chun practitioner.
Well, she practiced. Yeah, she do Chi Sam and all that, and her whole family. You probably, I think you met her husband, her 2 kids. They're all in a Wing Chun.
She didn't tell me she was married.
Well,
those late night texts, she
that's
never
something.
mentioned it.
Everything
the
is
phone calls, nothing. She never. Oops, so we're on live TV. Okay,
Well,
we're on live television, but no.
Anyway, that's the thing with Wing Chun. We never disclose everything until the last minute.
Until the last minute. Then we're stuck, right?
Let me tell you about Master Vidal.
But your school, real quick though, your school is actually very successful. It's actually growing, right?
Well, yes. People come in, they feel in love because the way
Wing Chun's a beautiful art.
Beautiful art, and also I want to really get back to the basic. What is really martial art?
Right.
Now, martial art, if I may, you have to look at a universe in 3 realms. One, you have to look at the physical part. You practice, You make your body. This is the body to make strong, healthy. Second realm is the mind. How you can get into the mind.
Right.
Now let your mind, that controlling your mind, not the mind controlling you. That's the point. But you have to work your way, and it's take a while. You cannot just practice. You got to live. Let martial art come live inside of you. Take everything of you. The third part is the high level, is spiritual.
Yes.
Those are the three. I don't care what kind of martial art you do.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. These are the three
main things.
This is a universal thing.
That's true.
And the video you were seeing is a chi sao, and it's very funny. I'm telling.
And what is it? So for people who don't know, what is chi sao? What does chi sao mean? What is the idea of chi sao?
Well, when you talk about Wing Chun is not a style. It's a system.
Right.
And within the system, we install this chi sao. Chi sao, it's an exercise.
Right.
It's called sticky hand. Chi means sticky, and sao means hand.
Right.
The exercise improves three things. One is your sensitivities.
Right.
Two is the fluid. Number three, you don't have to see, you can feel it's coming.
That's right. That's right.
So
Now I've done a little Wing Chun in the past.
Yeah, I
as
saw your
some
picture.
people who don't know,
Impressive.
Got to train with Ip Chun and Sam Kwok for a while and stuff.
Yes, yes.
And I'm not a master at it by any means, but
Here we go
I
again.
understand. No, but I understand the basics of it. And the Chi Sao, Drew, if you would.
Yeah, sure.
So Chi Sao, go ahead, explain Chi Sao. So Chi Sao
Okay, Chi
is.
Sao, you see the hand here. This is called, normally you start off with one, but this is we do fold. You see how it here, it roll. Now the Yip Man system is called half-half. You roll only half.
Right.
Now there are other Wing Chun, they do circle, which is
A little wider and broader.
Yeah, wider and also, however, I'm not being biased or anything like that. I start Wing Chun since '93, and I'm martial art most of my life. And I would say
That's Chi Sao.
I would say Yip Man system is the best of all because speaking of the scientific way,
Yes.
simple, effective, and it's very easy to learn.
And those who don't know out there, Sidekick Television viewers, Ip Man, of course, was probably the preeminent authority on Wing Chun back in the day.
Yes.
There's been several movies by Donna Yin.
Yes.
Ip Chun 1, Ip Chun 2, Ip Chun 3, and soon to be released is Ip Chun
Donna
3,
Yin.
right? So or 4 actually, I think, right? It's supposed to be 3, but
3.
you know, the 3 was a pre-sequel.
Pre-sequel.
Yeah, it was kind of strange.
Almost like Star Wars.
Yeah. And I train with Ip Chun, by the way. If you watch 3, Ip Chun 3, the master who plays
Yes.
Ip Man's master,
Long beak.
Long Bick,
Yes.
is actually Ip Chun in real life, Ip
Yes.
Man's real life son, his oldest son.
Isn't that
That's the person
something?
who I got to train with. So it's kind of inside joke there, inside circle. But now as you can tell, do it again with the Chi Sao. So explain what's going on. So it isn't just this. This is just part of it.
Right.
This is just the functionality of the Wing Chun system. But for example, if I try to hit him,
Right. See?
he's going to move, and this is what he's talking about the sensitivity of Wing Chun.
Yes. Another word of saying, if we feel something is coming, we just react, almost like a rubber band. The more you pull, it's gonna go. As you can see with
Daryl Vidal, yeah.
Vidal, yeah. He's pushing. So what I do is reflect it back. That's
right.
all it is.
So push becomes pull, pull becomes push.
exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
And
That's it's a great way to learn, and it builds to me, and I've always thought
Right.
so. Is that actually I was just speaking to someone over this last weekend about
Right,
this? Is
right.
that Wing Chun is probably one of those arts that if you want to learn self-defense fast, as in real fast,
Right.
you want to learn some techniques. Wing Chun is probably one of those arts that you can pick up the basics
Yes.
in, I'd say probably in 1 or 2 lessons,
Yes.
to be able to at least enough to do this kind of thing where you're being
Right.
able to go in again and make it real quick, and he'll
Right.
hit me in my face, and I'll
And
cry.
also-
But no, it's great though.
And also another Wing Chun is all about precision.
Yes.
If I may, if I show
That's
you,
right.
I show you here. I'm going to hit you, but I will not hit you.
Right.
So I did this. So, see here?
He didn't hit me.
So
He
it's
missed.
called
He's
precision.
terrible. He missed me.
I missed him
I'm
about
right here,
here.
and he didn't even hit me. God, he's really not good at this, but
That's
it's
it.
all we had for a guest. So no, just kidding. No. So talk about focus and skill and control. This is it right here, Clark Tang. We're gonna break away for a couple of commercials. When we come back, we're gonna talk with more with Clark Tang, and don't forget, Master Ken's Privates. You can see him right here. You can see Master Ken's Privates on our show.
Okay,
that's all I'm
privates.
saying.
check
And then
out
we're gonna see the Dragon Fest video too coming up. So
Right.
stick with us, Sidekick TV. We'll be right back.